Let's do it.
All right, brother. All right. So first topic, we're gonna talk about who's winning the NBA Finals. You want to go first? Or
All
you
right.
want me to go first?
You go.
All right. So I've been debating, right? Like everybody, right? Back and forth, defense, offense, Steph, Clay, Poole now, Jalen, Tatum, dual threat, smart defensive player of the year. Man, like, I'm like, wow, what a final, right? I mean, my Heat didn't go, so I really, I really wanted for it to go that way, but it didn't. So that hurts. But other than that, this is an exciting final, right? Two dominant teams going together, which is what you want for the finals. After looking at the fact that Boston hasn't really faced a defense like, I'm sorry, the Warriors have not faced a defense like Boston, in my opinion. Very well. I mean, stats also tell you, right? It's not just my opinion, stats. I don't feel they face either or Miami or Boston would both going to be tough teams against the Warriors because the Warriors have the experience, right? They got the experience, TJ, and you got Steph and Clay clicking, and Poole's clicking too, man. And the only thing that I see this is where I see the problem could be for the Warriors. The fact that Draymond, as amazing as he is, that center position, with Robert Williams and Al Horford there in the middle, it's going to be tough sledding. It's not going to be easy for the Warriors in that particular. If the Celtics were to take it, it's because they got dominated in the middle. Draymond could not handle it. But I think the firepower for the Warriors is just too much for the Celtics to overcome. I see this series going 7 games. I see it because it's that defense. I'm not gonna try them. Right? I'm not gonna go and try Boston and say, yo, they're gonna get 5-6 games. Nah, I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt and say it's just going. Sorry for that curse. This series is going 7 games. So I'm saying the Warriors in 7. My boy TJ.
Golden State is 7. Huh?
Yes, sir. That's what I'm saying.
All right. I like the Golden State pick for a multitude of reasons that I'm going to cover here. But quite frankly and quite honestly, I don't think it's going to go 7.
Okay.
I will be surprised if Boston beats them 3 games. I personally see either 5, but I'm gonna give Boston 2. So I'm gonna say Golden State in 6.
Okay.
Although I really don't think it's gonna go 6. I could be wrong, obviously, but I really don't think it's gonna go 6. Here's why. You hit a great point when you said that Golden State has not faced a defense like Boston and or Miami, which is correct. However, on the flip side of the coin, Boston has not faced an offense like Miami. Here's my point behind that.
Yeah, I agree.
Boston's first round series, they beat Brooklyn. Brooklyn was discombobulated. They just weren't right.
Yeah.
So they were able to key pretty much on KD and basically triple team him to neutralize him.
Yeah, neutralize him. That's it.
The good thing about that and the reason why that's able to work is because Brooklyn, by percentage, I believe, was the worst assist to scoring basket assist to basket team in the league. Like all their points come off of basically isolation, KD 1-on-1, Kyrie 1-on-1. So there's not a lot of ball movement involved. And if you can neutralize one of those guys, you can beat them fairly. So cool. Next round, Boston face the Bucks. The Bucks beat them if they have Middleton. They beat them, and honestly, they probably beat them fairly easily. It took Boston 7 to beat them without Middleton. If Middleton is there, they lose that series 4-2. Giannis was giving them everything that they wanted and then some, and that's one guy. I mean, Holiday showed up a little bit too, but I'm just saying that they were getting manhandled basically by one guy. Fast forward to the Miami series.
And I believe that you and I have that documented that we both said about Middleton missing that series that, that was the difference.
That they couldn't, they're not going to beat him without Middleton.
Yeah. I'm not saying they're not going to beat him. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that, I think it would have gone a different way. I think it would have gone a different way. But I guess I am saying that.
I think with Middleton,
I guess I am saying that.
Milwaukee would have won that series easily.
No, not easily. Come on. Don't
with Middleton, Milwaukee wins that series easily.
Boston does good, man. Boston does good. They look good.
I hear you, but let me finish this. So fast forward to Miami.
Yeah.
I've said all year long, and we've had this back and forth, Miami is an overrated team. Their record did not indicate how good they actually were. So then we get to the playoffs, and I felt like they had an easy road because of the fact that they were the number one seed. Atlanta's trash. Atlanta's trash. They were going to beat Atlanta. You get Philly with a Harden that is kind of a bum and a banged up Embiid. Remember, Embiid didn't even play the first 2 games.
I know.
That they easily beat them. So then here we go, Boston and Milwaukee, Boston and Miami. Miami is a Jimmy or nothing team offensively. Jimmy or nothing. And in the games that Jimmy got locked up, Boston was able to beat those games or win those games. The games when Jimmy went off, Miami basically won those games. So what we'll talk about later, that last shot he took, we could be having a different conversation. But whatever the case may be, here we are. Now let's look at the Golden State Warriors. The number 1 team in the league with assist to basket ratio. The last game they played, and the numbers might be a little bit off, but they made, I want to say something like 46 baskets. 39 of them came off of assists. What that tells me is they move the ball. Everybody is eating. Everybody is scoring. That gives you a lot of balance. The thing with Golden State that people seem to only key on is how great Steph is. And he is, or even how great of a shooter Clay is, and they are. But what they fail to realize is how many layups they get, how many dunks they get, all because of player movement and ball movement. I say all that to say Boston's defense is not going to be able to take away all 4 of those guys. Remember, Wiggins was an all-star this year. Remember, Wiggins was right on track for his 20-point per game average that he's had his whole career. Former number 1 pick. Wiggins did a great job defensively on Luka. He didn't stop Luka, but there were parts of those games. You can't stop Luka. There were parts of those games that he was like making it real tough. Luka wasn't having an easy go.
He tried to contain him as much as you can contain Luka.
Right. And Luka has the ultimate green light. Yeah. So then I looked at, okay, Jordan Poole is now pretty much a 20-point game scorer. That's the 3rd guy. Clay is going to get you 20. Steph is going to get you anywhere from 25 to 30. Now, that is a lot of offense to have to game plan and take away. Usually what Boston does very well is they take away a lot of those like inside buckets that you get. Golden State is totally content with that. You think if this comes down to who's going to make more threes, Boston or Golden State, I like Golden State's chances in a game that comes down to that. Also, what people don't give Golden State for is how good of a defense they actually are. They themselves are a top 5 defense in the league. Nobody pays attention to that. They play very good defense. You said something about Draymond having to deal with them in the interior. Well, did we not see Kevon Looney play brilliantly the last 2 series? Double-digit rebounds, double-digit scoring.
Yeah, no, I
big man showing up.
Yeah, he did.
And when I look at the big men that Boston have, I don't go, oh my God, we got to worry about Al Horford giving us 30. He's not going to give you 30. The other big man is a lob catcher. He's not getting ready to put on a Joel Embiid performance. He's not that guy. So I don't see this. They're just going to get scored on so much on the inside. I don't agree with that. I think that, again, experience. I think that shooting. I think that defense. All those things, to me, favor Golden State. I know a lot of people say a 7-game series. I don't see that. I see it being 4-1 or 4-2. And I told you last round, what did I tell you about Dallas? You were like, nah, Dallas can probably get one. I told you they were either going to sweep Dallas or they're going to get Dallas in 5 games.
And I was right. I told you they'll get one. They got that one.
They might get one. I remember they might get one.
And I said, that's all I'm saying. They'll get one. They can't get swept.
I'm going to give Boston 1, but I'll give them 2 just on GP. But I really don't think they're going to win 2. I really don't think they're going to win 2 games, to be honest with you. I just don't. I mean, we'll see how it shakes out. I know that everybody is in love with Tatum, and Tatum is amazing.
Hey,
I know that everybody loves Jalen Green, but I think Tatum is Wiggins is gonna make it tough on him. And one thing that Boston does is they go on these 3-minute clips where they won't score any points. I promise you. Anytime that they go 3 minutes and don't get buckets against Golden State, they're going to get the score is going to run up. It just is, because you're not going to not score and then stop them for 3 minutes. That's not going to happen. So I don't know. I think Golden State wins fairly easily. But again, we shall see. But that's my opinion.
You're right. We shall see.
I like Golden State.
I think that combo,
you know what?
You underestimated that combo, man.
I'm gonna man up. And I'm gonna be a man of what I truly think, and I'm gonna take Golden State in 5.
Whoa! Wow! That's da.
Take Golden.
No! Wow! Wow! Like that.
Golden. I posted it on my Facebook. Golden State in 5.
So Boston's a scrappy team, though. They're a scrappy team, and that duo of
Tatum and Brown,
that Tatum and Brown duo. I think you're underestimating those boys. Those 2 right there are, man. Marcus Smart.
I mean,
defensive player of the year, boy. I mean, I don't know, cause. I
don't know. I believe I believe.
I can't go with you there. I mean, the 6, 6, 7, but 5, nah. I can't go.
I'm telling you, I feel like this is a 5. I feel like this is a 5-game series. I see it.
Nah. I can't see that. I know.
I'll give, like I said, 6 on the strength. Listen, I'll tell you how
you basically having
Golden State's gonna win the first 2 at home. Listen.
You're saying Steph and Clay are gonna do drive-bys. That's it. Done.
Golden State's gonna win the first 2 at home. They're gonna win game 3. Boston is not gonna want to get swept. They're gonna win game 4. And they're going to go back to Go back to Golden State, and that's going to be that.
In San Fran, huh? They ended up in San Fran.
That's how that's going to go.
Wow. All right.
That's how
All
that's
right.
going to go.
Well, we both got Golden State winning though. That's we both got Golden State. I got them in
That's
7.
a fact.
You got them in 5. I still, like I said, I got a lot of respect for Boston. Boston, they're a scrappy team. Obviously, well coached. Golden State. I didn't go deep into Golden State because we already know their dynasty. I said it all with the experience. They're well coached. They have a well balanced team, both offensively, defensively. I mean, that's why they're there again. They're again.
Really, what nobody's talking about, they're doing the Chicago Bulls. 6 championships in 8 years.
Yeah.
And the thing is, it's very similar to a degree because Mike took those 2 years, year and a half off. Clay has been hurt for that same amount of time. So it's like, we had to get right and retool, and here we are again. And if you remember the Bulls' first three-peat, they lost those 2 years. They brung Rodman in to help them get the second three-peat. Yeah. Now, remember, Golden State goes the first 3 years with KD with 2 and Harrison Barnes with the first. They had to retool, literally go get Jordan Poole and then go get Wiggins. Here we are for the second run.
Oh, yeah. I know it. You're right.
So,
We'll wrap it up now. We'll continue more next time, all right? To my peoples, TJ, love y'all. FH1 Sports family, stay strong. Till next time. Peace.
One love.
One love. Peace.